Alright, another rant quest. You know who I am. So yeah, this is my thoughts. This is my thoughts on Star Trek Discovery. The upcoming Star Trek Discovery Season 3. Not much to say about it. Other than that, yeah, it's gonna still be crap. Because these people never fucking learn and from their mistakes, and they can't unclench their fists off of the strap-on that is identity politics and general wokeness in general, and yeah. They can't unclench their fists from that strap-on, which, yeah, just kind of pathetic, because, like, yeah, it goes without saying. If you want to do, if you want to do, if you want to do good TV work, you don't tell what the audience what to think. You don't do that shit. So anyway, Star Trek Discovery Season 3. Now, it's gonna be set in a post-Federation world, because why not? Because why the fuck not? Because, the Federation. Now, you know how I know this is bullshit? You know how I know? You know how I know, the season 3 of Star Trek Discovery is gonna be fucking bullshit, that the Federation got wiped out by shitty Reapers? You know how I know that shit's bullshit? Future's End, Part 1 and 2. In Part 1, and subsequently Part 2, we the, the crew of the USS Voyager, they encounter a time ship. A time ship, the size of a snub fighter. Folks, the size of a fucking snub fighter. And the guy in the time ship says, it's like, I gotta destroy you guys. Sorry, it's to save all of Earth and the Federation. I gotta do it. And then he uses the weapons on board his snub fighter-sized ship to blast the USS Voyager into oblivion. What kind of weapon? What kind of weapon? What kind of weapons was the time ship using? I'll tell you what kind of weapons the time ship was using. Weapons that destroy matter on a subatomic scale. So basically, you cease to exist, and I assume if you do cease to exist, and this is Star Trek, you just disappear like that. This is the weapon systems contained on a snub fighter-sized vessel sent from the fucking future, from the I think it was the 26th century. I could be wrong about that. The 26th century. You got ships packing weaponry like that. Imagine what would happen in another 400 years. Imagine what would happen to weapons technology in 400 years. Because this is set after the 30th century. Imagine what happens to weapons tech after 400 years of you already have pretty much just Time Lord levels of disintegration technology weaponry, some shit like that. Imagine what comes after that. Now imagine fucking Reapers from, I don't know, outside the Star Trek galaxy trying to destroy the Federation with that kind of weaponry. Yeah, I don't see it. I honestly don't see it. I don't see how these AIs can, like, match the Federation in firepower at this point. Plus, the Federation has fucking time travel. it's well established that by the 30th century, the, the, the Federation has time travel. They can monitor events in the timeline. They have, and 400 years prior to that, they had very advanced tech. They had time travel. They could freely time travel. There were time travel accords. You don't think you would think the Federation would, in their best interest in not getting destroyed, you would think the Federation would, I don't know, maybe send in a warning to the past. Hey, AI space reapers are out there. Here's the weapons tech you're gonna need to use to defend yourself against these AIs, these super AIs. Here's the weapons tech and all scientific research and data up until you go to the 24th century. You're 600. You send them a care package of 30th century technical specs and all that shit, and then you just wait for the timeline to change. Yeah, you just wait for the timeline to change. Now, I'll give Kurtzman this. He has to use a space-time rift or some shit to bring his Reapers into the Star Trek galaxy. You want to know why? Because surrounding the Star Trek galaxy is a massive, great galactic barrier that cannot be breached unless you got the know-how, like you're from the Andromeda galaxy or some shit like that, or you know how to do it. There's a galactic barrier protecting the entire Star Trek galaxy. Ugh. You can't bring those. I would imagine that barrier would also goes through subspace. So I don't know. The Great Galactic Barrier around the Star Trek galaxy. What was it put around the galaxy for? I don't know. Now, yeah. In all honesty, yeah. This shit. This just doesn't make sense to me. Thinking taking a good think about it, it doesn't make sense to me because the Federation by the 30th century or past it would have weapons systems comparable or even greater than these Reaper creature things. So it makes no sense to me why they would lose when they also have fucking time travel. Now, they could just literally go back in time, give the Federation a heads up, care package of technical specs, and then just let the technological understanding continue to build up and build up and build up till you fucking wipe these Reaper things off out of the universe. Because that's what you would do. You'd have the Federation. You'd even have member Federation states and whatnot. Other members of the Federation doing that. So yeah, this shit doesn't square well. But then you can say that about all of Alex Kurtzman's attempts at Star Trek. Yeah, you can say that about all of it. Now, what else is there to talk about? Wow, what else? What else? What else? Yeah. So anyway. Oh, goddamn. Mm. Mm. Yeah, another, just another thing that doesn't square well with me, folks. Something I feel I have to rant about. So anyway, I'm the Blood Knight of the Old Republic of Bloodganistan. Like, share, and subscribe, folks. What else? No, I don't feel. Yeah, I don't feel like. I'm tired. Tired right now. Got up too early. But I did it for you guys. So I can make more videos. Anyway. That's it for now. Peace.